Hello YouTube, this is Piper2381, and for this video I'm doing a comparison between the Nintendo 3DS and the PlayStation Vita. It's not really a competition to find out which system is best, although I will tell you which parts I do like from each system along the way. But it's mostly a comparison video to show you what each system has to offer. So to start off with, I'll start with accessories. So the first one is some earphones. I don't think they're included in any of them, but I just buy basic ones. It doesn't really matter what brand you buy, but you can buy any brand and they both work for each system. And this is very important, especially for the PS Vita, because almost everything else you have to buy Sony brand to use. This is the adapter for the 3DS. It's very similar to the version from the DS. So I like these adapters because they're tough and rugged. They can take a beating. Very simple. They just plug into the back of the DS and that's it. No big deal. Then this is the one for the PS Vita. It's long. It's actually 3 pieces. Ugh. For some reason, I don't know. And it just plugs to the bottom. And that's it. I like it. It's okay. But I mean, I really don't I don't care about how long this is. Next, I'll show you the carrying cases. This is the benefit of the 3DS is that it's the same size as the DS, so you can still use your old DS carrying cases. So that can save you some money. And the good thing about it is that it's small, so you can still put it in your pocket or in your bag. Now the PS Vita version, which I bought a Sony brand version carrying case, it's huge. It does offer protection on the sides, but not on the corners where you're most likely to drop it. So, I mean, carrying around this thing is a hassle. You can't put it in your pocket, so it's only going to go in your bag. But I mean, other than that, this is good quality. I like it. You can put some games in it. Now I'll talk about other accessories you can buy, which are the screen protectors. I buy them off of eBay from places in China. They're like $1 each, and they offer free shipping. You just have to wait about 3 weeks for it to come. But I mean, that's no big deal compared to buying it in the store, which is like $7 or more. And you can get like a pair, or sometimes even more, for like $1. So it's always a good investment to buy the screen protector. And you want to do it when it's still brand new, so it won't cause any bubbles or any problems like that. So that's the only extra accessory I bought for the PlayStation Vita. Now for the 3DS, I bought some of these stylus, I guess they're called, from China. I bought 3 for $1. They're good quality. I used to lose these, so I think buying them new in the store was really expensive, so I just bought them from China. They're like $1 again. Next is the actual games. This is the PlayStation Vita case. It comes in a blue case jacket. It looks really nice. The game is actually like an SD card, except Sony brand. So it's always different. For some reason, I just don't trust these things. I mean, I always crack them. So that's one thing I don't like about this SD version style of a cartridge. I will crack them, so I hate that. Especially putting it in there. But I mean, I actually like how the shape of this, for some reason I like the blue. And now I'll show you the 3DS jacket of a game. Of course, I had to get Super Mario 3D Land to test out the 3D graphics. Very easy. Again, I feel like I can crack this, so I don't really like that. But what can you do? I'm used to the Game Boy version of cartridges where like those would take a beating and like whew, they would last a long time. So this is what it looks like. Let me just compare size. So it's no big deal, it's just based on preference. And then the inside, side. So that's the game. I'll now start with a review of each system individually, and I'll start off with the 3DS first. One of the reasons I bought the 3DS is because it enabled me to look at 3D graphics without having to use these glasses. And of course I also bought it because I wanted to play Super Mario, which are my favorite games. So to put in the game, you just pop it in the bottom, and it's spring loaded so it's easy to take out. Then once it's inside, you just press the power button. The volume's here, and the 3D option is over here, which you can decide how intense you want it. The bottom is touch sensitive, the top isn't. At the bottom you have a little hole which you can talk into or blow, which is very interactive, and I love this about Nintendo, that you could do this on the 3DS, and I'm glad that they carried it on from the DS. And so I'll just turn it off, very easy. That's it. Now my only complaints about this system is that I guess the stick over here, joystick, I can't remember what it's called. It can give you a cramp if you use it for a long time, but at the bottom you can still use this piece, so it's no big deal. Yeah, so I mean that's the only complaint. Other than that, I mean it looks small, but I mean it's fun to use. I mean there aren't that many complaints I can say about this system. It's pretty tough, rugged. I love that. Very good quality. In fact, I don't even use anything to protect it. I mean, I just carry it like that, and I'm not worried about scratching it or anything like that. So it's a really good system. Yep. Okay, so now I'll start off with PS Vita. The PS Vita to me is like a totally different console than the 3DS. It's not a fold up like the 3DS. I guess you can consider it more of an adult console because of the graphics and the content of most of the games, which is about killing and shooting up different things, which is okay. Now to play a game, you just have to grow your nails to actually open this slot up over there, so don't bite your nails, and then you just slide in your game. And again, it has a spring action over here. Very easy. But I mean, I don't know about this. It might not last very long after many years of use. So to turn it on, you just press this power button for like 3-4 seconds. Then it should start. It takes a while to load up. So that's one thing you gotta be thinking of. The volume is over here at the top. And again, the whole thing is touchscreen, so you can just press your game. And everything takes a while to load up. That's one complaint I have about the PS Vita. You have to wait. Waiting. Get a warning sign, of course. The back is also touch sensitive. Now, one thing that I have to say this is like amazing is it's the graphics. I mean, of course they're gonna beat the 3DS, but I mean at the end of the day you have to think which is better, with graphics or gameplay. So it just depends what you like. And we're back. It took me a while to get through the intro, but I'll just show you some of the graphics right now. I mean, these are PlayStation 3 type graphics. Really amazing, really impressive. Let's just keep moving. So yeah, that's how you turn on the volume on and off. Joysticks, of course, they're really small. I've had this PS Vita for about a month now, and I don't know. I mean, I haven't played that many games, and I think they're a little annoying. I like the 3DS version better. But yeah, so I don't know. I guess I have to play a couple or a few more games for many hours to be able to tell you 100% that I don't like them. But for now, I really don't like them. Yeah, so that's the 3DS. Now, to turn it off, of course, you just press over there. And then the power off option comes on. Turn it off, and that's it. Now, one thing I have to talk about is the memory. 3DS comes with its own memory, an SD card, like that, 2 GB. The PS Vita doesn't come with a memory, you have to buy one. And the worst thing is, like most people have been complaining about, is that you have to buy their own brand from Sony, the Sony brand version of an SD card. And it's really different from a regular mini SD card. So this is a mini one, the PS Vita version. So it won't fit, you have to buy Sony brand. And yeah, so that's one thing that you might find annoying when you want to buy it. And placing it back inside too. So that's it for the major differences between each handheld console. As far as games are concerned, they're both pretty new, so you won't be getting that many games. But I hate to admit it, but one of the reasons why I love playing these is because I'm able to play homebrew cartridges. So I can play the past library of the DS and the PSP. But I mean, if I wasn't able to do that, I wouldn't be using these consoles very often. Now, as far as price is concerned, the 3DS is a great value for the price. You get a lot for it, and you get really good games. Now, the PS Vita, it's still pretty new, and it's very expensive. I mean, besides buying the handheld console, you still have to buy the memory and other accessories like games. But you know what? I thought it was expensive, but once I started to play with it and I turned it on and I looked at the graphics, I was really impressed, and I really don't regret buying it. It's a great system. So that's it for now. If you want to see pictures, just follow the links to my blog, and I'll see you guys next time.